Hello students, today we will learn more about rational number. In the early session I have already talked about this rational number, but today we will learn this term in a more elaborate manner. So rational number, let me give you a quick review. All numbers that can be written in the form of p by q, that can be written in the form of p by q are known as rational numbers, such that here p and q should be integers and q should not be equal to 0. So here the main thing should be that the denominator q should not be equal to 0. Let's take some examples. For example, 3 by 4 is a rational number. Now this number is in the form of p by q such that here p and q are integers and q is not equal to 0. So 3 by 4 is a rational number. Other examples we can take minus 2 by 3. Here this number is also in the form of p by q. P and q are integers and q is not equal to 0. Other examples we can take as 3, 5 by 7, minus 9 by 11. All these are rational numbers. Now, we will talk about rational numbers in a decimal form. Terminating decimal numbers. So, terminating decimal numbers, we will talk about this term now, is refers to as a number that has finite number of digits after a decimal point. For example, let me give you the example first, then we will come back to the definition. 0.125. 0.125. Here we can say that we have after decimal we have digits 1, 2 and 5. So here after the decimal we have 3 digits 1, 2 and 5. That is there are finite number of digits. There are finite number of digits after the decimal point. So we will say this is a terminating decimal number. Let's look at the another example. So another example is 58.568. Let's write it down again. 58.568. So here we can see after decimal we have 3 digits 5, 6 and 8. That is there are finite number of digits after the decimal point. So we will say this is the terminating decimal number. Other examples we can see 135.05. Here we have 2 digits after the decimal. Another example is 213.12345. So here we have 5 digits after the decimal. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So in all these numbers we have finite number of digits after decimal point. So all of these are said to be terminating decimal. Now all types of terminating decimal basically come under the category of rational numbers. That is, if any decimal number is terminating, then we will call it as a rational number. Now, next comes non-terminating decimal. Non-terminating decimal. Non-terminating decimal again can be categorized into 2 types. Non-terminating recurring decimal, non-terminating non-recurring decimal. So here the main term is recurring and non-recurring. So what do you mean by these terms? First of all, we will talk about non-terminating recurring decimals. Now here, in this number we can see 0. Here, let's look at the example first. 0.3333 and we have 3 dots here, which means 3 is going on. So here, a recurring decimal is a non-terminating decimal in which a digit or a sequence of numbers are repeat itself. Like in this number, we can see after the decimal, 3 is repeating infinite number of times. Means it is not terminating at anywhere. It's going so on. 3, 3, 3, 3, 3 and so on. So the repeating digit, which is 3, is not terminating anywhere and it is repeating. So we will say non-terminating. Why? Because it is not terminating, it is non-ending. And second, recurring. Why? Because it is repeating. Recurring means repeating. So 0.3333 is a non-terminating recurring decimal. Another example we can look at 1.666666. So here we can see this number is non-terminating because here the digit 6 is repeating infinite number of times, and also it is recurring. Here digit 6 is repeating. So we will say it is non-terminating recurring decimal. Now comes the third example, which is 0.2424 and so on. So here we can see 24 is repeating infinite number of times. So it is non-terminating. Why? Because it is not ending anywhere, and it is recurring because recurring means repeating. Means here 24 is repeating infinite number of times. So this is non-terminating recurring decimal. Again, we will put all types of non-terminating recurring decimal under rational numbers. Further, we will learn how these type of decimal are rational number. In today's sessions only, I will tell you about this thing. Now comes the next category, which is non-terminating non-recurring decimals. Non-terminating non-recurring decimals. Now, sorry, what do you mean by non-terminating non-recurring? Let's look at the example first. 1.23489 and so on. Here it is non-terminating. How it is non-terminating? Because the digits are not ending anywhere. It is going so on. 1.23489 and we have the 3 dots here, which means it is never ending, and it is not non-recurring, means not repeating. Here after a decimal we have 2, 3, 4, 8, 9. None of the digits are repeating here, so it is non-recurring. So we will say 1.23489 is a non-terminating non-recurring decimal. Another example we can see 25.7 25.755780. So now we will look at this example. Here we can see the digits are not ending anywhere. We have a so on symbol here, 25.755780. So the digits are not ending anywhere. So we will say it is non-terminating. Also we can see after the decimal we have 7.55780, which are not repeating. Means here we can see none of the digits are repeating here. After decimal we have 7.55780. We have no digits repeating here. So we will say it is non-terminating non-recurring decimal. Now the point arises, someone may say that here 5 is repeating, so why it is non-recurring decimal? So the point is it should repeat so on. It should be like repeating infinite number of times. Here 5 is repeating but only 2 times. It is not like that 5 is repeating infinite number of times. So we will not count this thing here. The digits after decimal should repeat infinite number of times, like in the previous case. Here after decimal 3 is repeating infinite number of times. It's not like that it is repeating 2 times, 3 times or 4 times. It is repeating infinite number of times. Here also 24 is repeating infinite number of times. 24, 24, 24, 24, 24 and so on. So it is, we will not count this thing here that is 5 is repeating 2 times. It should repeat infinite number of times. So we will say this number is non-terminating, non-repeating. That is non-terminating, non-recurring. So now we have talked about the rational numbers. We have talked about the terminating decimal, non-terminating recurring decimal, non-terminating non-recurring decimals. One more thing, all these type of number, non-terminating, non-recurring, will come under the category of irrational numbers. That is the numbers which can't be written in the form of P by Q. Now let's proceed further. Let's proceed further. Now we will learn how to convert terminating decimal in P by Q form. So, as we have already talked about, that terminating decimal numbers are rational numbers. So now we will learn, if a decimal number which is terminating is given, how can we convert it in P by Q form? Let's take an example first. For example, 2.34. We have 2.34 here. Now, this is terminating decimal because after decimal, we have only two digits, 3 and 4. So, we can write this number as 234 by, since we have two digits, we can write it as 100. So, this is the number of the form of P by Q, where P and Q are integers and Q is not equal to 0. So, we have converted a terminating decimal into P by Q form, that is in a rational number form. Secondly, now we will learn how to convert non-terminating recurring decimal in P by Q form. We have already talked about in the previous slides that non-terminating recurring decimals are also rational numbers only. So now we will learn how to convert non-terminating decimals, recurring decimals into P by Q form. Let's take an example. 0.444 and so on. So we can also write this number as 0. On 4 we can put this sign which is called as bar. So this bar means that number is repeating infinite number of times. So here, since the 4 is repeating infinite number of times, we will put a bar on 4. So how can we convert it in P by Q form? Let this number be x. Let x is equal to 0.4 bar. So now if I multiply both sides of this, we can mark it as 1. Now if I multiply both sides by 10. Now, why are we multiplying both sides by 10? Because after the decimal, only one digit is repeating. So we multiply both sides by 10. If two digits are repeating, we will multiply by 100. If three digits are repeating, then we will multiply by 1000. Since here only one digit is repeating, so we will multiply by 10 here. So we will get 10x equal to 4.4 bar. Now we will subtract 1 and 2. So what we will get? 10x minus x equal to 4.4 bar minus 0.4 bar. So we will get 9x equal to 4, which implies x equal to 4 by 9. So what we will get? Here x equal to 0.4. Here x was equal to 0.4. We have assumed this thing and we have got x equal to 4 by 9. So basically we have converted non-terminating recurring decimal into a rational number form, that is in in P by Q form. So let's recap all the steps now. Here we have taken example of 0.444 and so on. Now since here the digit 4 is repeating, so we will put a bar on 4. Now we will take this non-terminating recurring decimal as x and we will mark it as 1. Now since after decimal only one digit is repeating, so we will multiply both sides by 10. So we will get 10x equal to 4.4 bar. Now we will subtract both these equations. So what we will get? 10x minus x equal to 4.4 bar minus 0.4 bar. So we will get 9x equal to 4, which implies x equal to 4 by 9. So 4 by 9 is a p by q form of 0.4 bar. Let's take another example now. So now we will convert 0.25 to 5 and so on in p by q form. Now here we can write this number as 0.25 bar because here 25 is repeating. Now we will take this number as x equal to 0.25 bar. Now here after decimal, two digits are repeating, 2 and 5. So we will multiply this both of these sides by 100. Let's first mark this equation as 1. So now we will multiply both sides by 100 because here after decimal, two digits are repeating, that is 2 and 5. So 100x equal to 25.25 bar. Now again we will do the same step, only we will subtract equation 1 and 2. So we will get 100x minus x equal to 25.25 bar minus 0.25 bar. So this will give us 99, sorry, this will give us 99x equal to 25. So this will give us x equal to 25 by 99. So 25 by 99, 25 by 99 is a p by q form of 0.25 bar. Let's take one more example. Now this example is somewhat different. Let's see how. We will learn how to convert 0.341 bar. Here as I can see, after the decimal, not all digits are repeating, only 41 is repeating. So we will do one more step in such kind of cases. In the first case, we have seen that after the decimal, 4 was repeating. In this example, we have seen after decimal, 25 was repeating. There were no digits that were not repeating after decimal. Every digit was repeating. But in this case, the digit 3 is not repeating after decimal. So we will do one more step in this, in such kind of situation, in such kind of question where some digits are repeating and some digits are not repeating in the decimal. After decimal, we will do one more step. So how? We will take it as x equal to, now we can mark it, this equation as 1. Now, first of all, we will consider how many digits are not repeating. Here, one digit is not repeating. So, first of all, we will consider dash case. So, we will multiply both sides by 10 first. So, we will get 10x equal to 3.41 bar. We can mark this equation as 2. Again, I am repeating. If some digits are repeating and some digits are not repeating after decimal, then we will do one more step of this kind. That is, after decimal, first we will see how many digits are not repeating. Here, one digit, that is 3 is not repeating. One digit means we have to multiply both sides by 10. So 10 into x equal to 10x, and 10 into 0.341 bar will give us 3.41 bar. Now we will do the same step that we have done before, because now after decimal, here every digit is repeating. 41 bar is repeating now. Now we have come to the same scenario. So here two digits are repeating, so we will multiply both sides by 100. So what we will get? 10x into 100 equal to 1000x equal to, here we will get 341.41 bar. So we will mark this equation as 3. Now in previous situation, we were subtracting 2 and 1. Now, in such kind of situations, in this kind of question where some digits are repeating, some digits are not repeating, we will subtract 2 and 3. So, 1000x minus 10x will give us 990x equal to 341.41 bar minus 3.41 will give us 338.41, sorry, will give us 338. Okay. So this will give us x equal to 338 by 990. So this will be a P by Q form of 0.341 bar. That's all for today. Thank you.